Sensationalism by Marla Gonzalez. So what is sensationalism? It's news, and more news. Sensationalism, noun, especially in journalism, is the use of exciting and shocking stories or language at the expense of accuracy in order to provoke public interest or excitement. So how does it start? Some topics journalists, paparazzis, and reporters select can be within the range of celebrities, scandals, events, health, or even traveling news. Basically, anything and everything can be covered as long as it's exaggerated or overhyped. The news then begins to spread with overly exaggerated stories through most of all media outlets, which include phones, computers, TV, the radio, and even more. How exactly did sensationalism begin and why? No one really knows when sensationalism started, but let's go back in time. During the 1890s, when America and Spain were in collision, the press began to overemphasize news stories, which increased American support and drove the conflict into war. This continued through many decades, such as the 1920s, when yellow, tabloid, and jazz journalism, which were composed of money, sex, and scandalous crimes, as well as excessive photographic images. Even in the year 2020, it seems we still heavily rely on this style of journalism. In the chart, we see how the penny press impacted society and made news accessible to the middle and lower class because of how low it cost to get the paper. Journalists had learned that the penny audience wasn't interested in the news that most educated Americans were intaking. To encourage an increase in readership, they began converting entertainment news. The pros: marketing equal opportunities, more advertisement, attracts readers, increases circulation, entertainment, people enjoy what they read, introduction, people become interested in learning about global reports. One video that aligns with our pros is continued through many decades, such as the 1920s, when yellow, tabloid,
chicken
and jazz
restaurant
journalism, which were composed of money, sex, and scandalous crimes, as well as excessive photographic images.
Produced video.
Even in the year 2020, it seems we still heavily rely on the style of
6 million people on social media talking about this sandwich is good.
What? No.
We're sold out of chicken sandwich. We sold out in 4 hours.
So what happened here? And when will the new
cons:
sandwich be back?
overemphasis. The story can be overwhelming, fabricated. Readers can lose interest. Boosted rating. Mass fear and panic brings chaos, leads society to hysteria and rash decisions. Degrades values. Also, not credible news. The audience can be skeptical about the resource. Another video that aligns with our con is racism within the coronavirus.
The viral nature of social media is exacerbating ignorance surrounding the new coronavirus, calling it the Kung Fu flu and suggesting it's a product of Chinese food.
We are being singled out, we are being stigmatized because of the coronavirus.
It doesn't help that a major Toronto newspaper recently published this editorial cartoon. All this misinformation is prompting health officials to call for calm.